Washington, D.C. on alert tonight. Senators grilled the country's top security officials over the January 6th attack, hoping to highlight the red flags missed and concerns for another Capitol attack tomorrow. Officials from Homeland Security, the Department of Defense, FBI, and National Guard all facing questions about what they knew before the attack and why it took so long for reinforcements to respond. Today's hearing comes on as Capitol Police say they have intelligence indicating a, quote, possible plot to breach the U.S. Capitol tomorrow. Now, that new threat appears to be linked to a QAnon conspiracy theory in which followers falsely believe that former President Trump will reclaim the presidency on March 4th. Meanwhile, tonight, our first glimpse at a lawsuit filed against former President Trump last month by Democratic Congressman Benny Thompson and the NAACP. It alleges President Trump's rhetoric and claims of a stolen election amounted to conspiracy to interfere with civil rights. The other defendants named in that suit are Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani and right-wing extremist groups, the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers. NewsNation correspondent Trevor Shirley joins us from D.C. with key moments from today's hearings and security preps for tomorrow.
Nicole, yesterday we heard from the FBI director. Today we got to hear from another FBI official, plus a handful of others who were in key decision-making positions on January 6th. That hearing lasted for several hours on Wednesday, and a lot of the talk centered around the lead up to January 6th and the response once the riot broke out. The person senators had a lot of questions for was Major General William Walker, who's commander of the D.C. National Guard. He told senators it took more than 3 hours for the Pentagon to approve the deployment of the Guard, but that once they were given the green light, they were on the Capitol grounds within 20 minutes. But an official testifying at the hearing from the Department of Defense said the approval took only about 2 hours. Walker also talked about what local authorities like the D.C. mayor did and did not want the National Guard doing in the days leading up to the January 6th riot, and said the National Guard was only requested to help with things like traffic control support. He also recounted a phone call before January 6th where high-ranking Pentagon officials said it would not be good optics to have Guard troops deployed at the Capitol.
And they both said it wouldn't be in their best military advice to advise the Secretary of the Army to have uniformed Guards members at the Capitol during the election confirmation.
And in the meantime, we've learned officials are taking seriously what they call a possible militia plot to breach the Capitol tomorrow. Security was already heightened because authorities say some followers of the QAnon conspiracy theory believe a lie that Donald Trump will be re-inaugurated on March 4th. Even though officials are taking extra precaution, the House's acting Sergeant-at-Arms Timothy Blodgett said the significance of tomorrow's date has declined amongst various groups in recent days. And today we also learned the acting chief of the Capitol Police has told Congress she believes a physical hardening of the Capitol itself needs to happen. And already a lot of people are interpreting that to mean some kind of permanent fencing. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley for NewsNation.